I'm ready to go in, coach. Just give me a chance. Ace Ventura, one of the best movies ever made. Anyway, National Football League picks, week 3. And you're finally getting them from somewhere other than my car. Oh, by the way, got a new hat, if you hadn't noticed. Fits really well. I like it. It's good. The team might suck, but I still like it. Feels good. Tomorrow, we got the San Francisco 49ers, 10-point favorite at home against the Giants. 38-17, San Fran. San Fran's just elite. Brock Purdy, he is just playing elite. He's playing like he's a veteran. He's playing really good. San Fran's got a good defense. And Daniel Jones and company, you thought it was ugly against the Cowboys. Well, it's going to get even more uglier. I can't get much more uglier than that, but it's going to get uglier. I don't know how, but it's going to. Take the 49ers. Titans at Browns. Cleveland's a 3-point favorite. I took the Titans. Even though I'm not a believer in Ryan Tannehill, but Deshaun Watson, by all intents and purposes, didn't look that good the other night. And Nick Chubb is out. By the way, speedy recovery, bud. Don't never want to see a player get injured. I think there's some... the Browns, to me, are a little shaky. I mean, I don't know. You can't really judge them what they did against the Bengals because they always seem to have the Bengals number anyway. So it seems like it just must be Pittsburgh. It seems like they can't get past Pittsburgh or Baltimore for that matter. It makes me feel good. The only team they can slap the piss out of is the Bengals. Yeah, so give me the Titans. Detroit 3-point favorite at home against Atlanta. I know Atlanta's 2-0. Ritter looking pretty good. But I like the Lions at home to bounce back. I don't see the Lions dropping 2 in a row, especially at home. Give me the Lions. The Saints at Packers. Green Bay's a 2-point favorite. Guess what? I don't know why I'm saying this might be an upset. It really shouldn't be. But I like the Saints to go 3-0. I think Derek Carr's doing good. I know he had a press conference interview saying, yeah, we're 2-0, but we just don't feel like it. It don't feel like we're playing to our full potential. Hey, at least Derek Carr is honest, not one of these bullshitters. Yeah, everything's great. Like Mike Brown. Don't even get me started. Anyway, yeah, I like the Saints. Even though Jordan Love, I think, is still pretty decent, I like the Saints. Miami, 6.5-point favorite at home against Denver. Rightfully so. But if you look at Denver, even though they're 0-2, they're not as bad as their record. Both them games, they were just on the wrong side of a field goal. I mean, Denver, I don't know. It's hard to judge them right now because they're not as bad as their 0-2 record. And, well, the future's kind of still uncertain with Russell Wilson. So, but I got the Dolphins winning because Tua and company, they're just playing good ball. So how can I go against them? I like the Dolphins with points and the win. Now here's an interesting game. Pick a game. Vikings-Chargers. Both these teams 0-2. And neither one of them are as bad as their record. But the Chargers, they got a terrible play caller, for one. And the Vikings, I can't even say Kirk Cousins because his numbers are really good. I don't know. The Vikings, I think, though, will get it together at home. One of these teams are going 0-3. It's hard to believe. Well, unless there's a 1 in a million chance they tie. Watch, it'll happen. But I like the Vikings at home. Simply because they're at home. No other reason. New England, 2.5-point favorite at the Jets. Yeah, I like the Patriots, even though they're 0-2. But I don't believe in Zach Wilson. I don't. I mean, the way I look at it is they wouldn't be trying to get 39-year-old Aaron Rodgers if Zach Wilson was any good. So, I think he has potential. Maybe not in New York, but I think maybe he has potential. Kind of like what Baker Mayfield did. He got away from the Browns, went to the Rams for a little bit, then he went to Tampa Bay, and now it looks like he's finding his groove. And we'll get to that in a minute. But, yeah, I like the Patriots. Buffalo Bills, 6.5-point favorite at the Commanders, who are surprisingly 2-0. Are they as good as their record? You know, hard to say. But then now they're playing against the Bills. If they can beat the Bills, then we'll start talking. I think the Commanders are a decent team, though. I think Sam Howell's doing pretty good for his first couple games in the league. And, but unfortunately, they're going against the Bills. And the Bills did this last year, much like the Bengals. They started slow, but they got it together real quick. And I think the Bills are going to remind Sam Howell that he's a rookie and win this game outright. Jacksonville Jaguars, 9.5-point favorite at home against the Texans. I like the Jaguars. They're going to bounce back. Trevor Lawrence is at home. He'll do all right. They did good against Kansas City despite only scoring 9 points, but they kept Kansas City in check. And the Texans, I'm not so sure about C.J. Stroud, but again, he's a rookie. So, I like the Jaguars, though. Baltimore Ravens, 8-point favorite at home against the Colts. Unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say it, Baltimore's going 3-0. And the Colts, again, another situation. Anthony Richardson, rookie quarterback. And the Ravens are not a bad team. I mean, let's just be real. They're not a bad team. Yeah, I like the Ravens there. Seattle Seahawks, 5.5-point favorite against the Panthers. I like the Seahawks. Even though that's another team that's shaky. I don't know what to think of them right now. It's weird. There's a lot of teams right now I don't know what to think of. Well, it's real hard to judge them 2 games into the season. So, yeah, Seahawks are at home. Panthers again, it feels like I've been a broken record this video. Rookie quarterback. But Seattle's going to win at home. Kansas City, 12.5-point favorite at home against the Bears. Yeah, Kansas City's going to rout them. 45-13. Chicago Bears are done. You need to get rid of Justin Fields. Move on. He ain't the answer. Cowboys at Cardinals. Dallas is a 12-point favorite. Dallas is going to kill them. 41-13. 45-13. Something like that. Cowboys are on the roll. They're the real deal. Give me the Cowboys and the points. And Sunday night, the Raiders. 1.5-point favorite against the Steelers. I like the Raiders. I mean, Pittsburgh got lucky to win that game. If Nick Chubb doesn't go out that game, I think they lose that game, honestly. But, yeah, I like the Raiders. And Monday night, there's 2 games again. Here's my upset of the week. Ready for this? Philadelphia and Tampa Bay. Both these, Philadelphia being 2-0, not a surprise. Tampa Bay being 2-0, though, however. Does it seem like Tampa Bay looks better without Tom Brady? They just do. They look better. Tom Brady, come on. All-time great, but he was way past his prime. The Eagles are a 5-point favorite. I like Tampa Bay at home. I like them in an upset. I really do. I think Baker Mayfield plays good, and I think Baker Mayfield has found his groove. And the Eagles are still good, but I like the Buccaneers in an upset. And finally, the Bengals, 2.5-point favorite. I don't know how the Bengals keep getting favored, but they're 2.5-point favorite over the Rams. Now, the Rams, yeah, I don't see nothing special about them. I know Matt Stafford, rematch of the Super Bowl, that once again, well, if Eli Apple doesn't blow that coverage, we probably would have won. But anyway, Mike Brown sucks. But, yeah. Taking my Bengals, of course. But again, I've already made a video on this, so I don't want to rehash it and bore you guys. Joe Burrow, if you're injured, don't play. Seriously, don't play. All you're doing is risking yourself for the future, and you're hurting the team. So, if you're not 100%, don't play. You need to go to Zach Taylor and say, Zach, Listen, or coach, or whatever you call him. My leg hurts. I can't sit. I can't play right now. My leg hurts. And, so, if they had any brains, they would respect that. But again, this is also Mike Brown we're dealing with. So, God, I hate Mike Brown. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. I can't stand Mike Brown. I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire. Well, maybe that's going a little too far. But, seriously, Mike Brown. Frickin' Jason Unmasked looking fucker. Feels good to get that F-bomb out there once in a while. Yeah. So there's your picks. Good luck to your teams. And who dey?